So guys, today back in our video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United versus Burnley player ratings. A fantastic result for Newcastle United, our first win at St James's Park this season. A fantastic game. As I've said before, I done a watch along with Ben. Go and subscribe to his channel, I'll leave a link in the description. If you didn't watch the reaction already, I put it at the top, link in the description or on the end screen. So if you haven't watched that video, you can watch this one and click on that on the end screen. Anyways lads, in today's player ratings we'll obviously do with the normal 1 to 10. Fantastic result for Newcastle, and yeah, we'll get straight into it now. Subscribe to the channel as we are like 60 subs away from 8k, so if you could go and subscribe, it would mean a lot. Anyways lads, let's start off with the goalkeeper, Darlow. So Darlow for me was really good. We conceded a goal, but it wasn't his fault whatsoever. A really good goal from Burnley, but I think he was fantastic today, to be honest with you. He just had to make a couple of really good saves. And you know what lads, I'm going to give Darlow a solid 8 out of 10 performance today. He was solid, calm with his catches, confident. He looked confident, which is fair enough. Really well done to Darlow. 8 out of 10. Next up we've got Emil Crafton. We do know that he was a bit of a risk for the game, and he did start. And you know what lads, he was actually alright, to be honest with you. That was like on the watch along with Benny. Ben, oh, who's Emil Craft like? I went, oh mate, he's really shit. And to be honest with you lads, he had a good performance today, really solid. And he had to go with the centre back with Shaw getting substituted off, but I'm gonna give Emil Craft an 8 out of 10. Next up we'll do the centre backs now. We'll start off with Fabian Schär, who did get substituted off in the second half. The minute was 55 minutes, so played more than a half. He was solid, really good. Fabian Schär, first game back. Just him and Fernandez at the back, no Jamal Lascelles. A really good performance today from Fabian Schär. We don't know how long he's going to be out for, just coming back from injury as well. I'm gonna have to give Shaw an 8 out of 10 as well. Fernandez next, the next centre half, and you know what lads, he was solid. Did Wood or Barnes really do anything in the game? Not really. To be fair, he headed the ball for Westwood's goal, so he got the assist for Burnley's goal. I don't think he could have done much with it. He just tried to head it away, and to be honest with you lads, he couldn't really put it anywhere else apart from he just headed it backwards. It went straight to Westwood where he's got a clean volley on it. But I'm going to give Fernandez today a 9 out of 10. Really good. Jamal Lewis next, the left back. I can remember him giving the ball away a couple of times, but overall a really solid performance. On that right hand side was Brownhill, and he was very quiet in the game. So for me, Jamal Lewis was solid, really good. A good 8 out of 10 performance today. We'll start off with the centre midfielders. Starting off we will do Isaac Hayden. A really good performance today from Hayden. Controlled that midfield, getting a lot of fouls on him, and that's what happens in the midfield. They just have to go for you because they literally can't do much more apart from getting into you, scruffing you about. And really good performance today from Hayden, 9 out of 10. Next up we'll do Joe Shelvey. A good performance considering how bad he was. Even though he did score that beautiful goal, he was really bad, wasn't he? And honestly, today he was really good. He made a really nice couple of through balls, really good passing on the corners. A good performance today, Joe Shelvey. For considering how bad he was, I think that might be because he was the captain, and a lot of pressure gets put on you when you're the captain, considering you're not the captain. No, he was the captain today actually. No, I've got the opposite way around. Sorry lads. Anyways, Shelvey, 9 out of 10. Next up we'll do the wide players. Jeff Hendrick playing against his former team. He was solid. He should have scored at least 2. He had a really close chance. The ball came into the box and he just missed it. He put a couple of them in the side netting. But overall, had a good performance. His work rate today, he'll not get talked about. Everyone on Twitter will be Wilson, Saint-Maximin. His work rate today was superb. Absolutely superb. Even though he didn't score or get an assist, I think Hendrick needs to get a bit of praise. 9 out of 10 today. And now we'll do the main man, the GOAT, the greatest player to brace the world, Alan Saint-Maximin. A goal, an assist, a sublime performance. Burnley could not handle him. Simple as. Nothing to do with how Burnley defended. They could have done a bit better in some stages in the game. They couldn't handle him. For him to take on 6 players and put the ball in the back of the net. If that's Messi doing what Maximin done there, or De Bruyne, or Salah, or Mane, or anyone like that, everyone will be talking about it like there's no tomorrow. But because it's Saint-Maximin and Newcastle, it'll not get talked about. Beautiful goal today from Saint-Maximin, and the assist for Wilson's goal. sublime. For you just to go, take a touch, take on your defender. How many wingers do that in the Premier League this season? Not many. They'll pass it back, pass it in the middle, try to create a bit of space. He's got that knowledge just to go bang. I'm going direct. I want to score goals. I want to assist. I want to do this, that and the other. And he was sublime today. Can we give 11s? He came off injured. Let's hope it's not bad. Obviously, we've got the international duty now. So if it's like a weak injury, he'll be fine for our next game. Saint-Maximin. If there's 11, I'll do that. But it's at 1 out of 10. 10 out of 10 today. Now the strikers, Joelinton was first, and Joelinton was really quiet today. The most thing that he done was very defensive. He off like Burnley free kicks and whatnot. He was winning the headers and stuff like that, but attacking wise didn't really bring that threat today, and it's not going to come as noticed as because obviously what Saint-Maximin and what Wilson done. He's going to get a little bit in the shadow a little bit because of what they've done. But I don't think it was a bad performance from Joelinton today. I've seen fans slate him. Like, no, he's been one of the best players this season. The performance against Morecambe, I know it's Morecambe, only confidence can help. Came against Spurs, he was the best player outfield, no doubt about it. And against Newport, came on as a sub, and we looked more attacking, we looked like we wanted to go a bit more direct. And that's what happened, and he's been one of the better players this season. So, from his performance today, I'm still going to give him an 8 out of 10. Not the standard performance, but I feel it's a fair rating for him. And finally, for the starting 11, we will do Callum Wilson. What a player. What a player we have got. Absolutely sublime. Looked attacking, looked ready. And he wasn't isolated once today because we looked like we wanted to support him. Maximin and him will be so good with each other. He gets you goals. He's ready. He got with 2 goals today. 4 goals in the Premier League in 4 games. 4 Premier League goals in 4 games. You heard me right. A really, 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 really good performance today. Sublime. Right. The penalty, confident. With the goal, confident. And that's what you need in a striker. When we had Joelinton last season up there by himself, it was so hard for him because he had no one around him. With Wilson, he's ready. He wants it. And he was absolutely brilliant. And like Maxi, can we go more than 10? I would love to, but I'm only going to go with what was it? A 10 out of 10, obviously. I mean, I'm blank. Absolutely sublime. 4 goals, 4 games. The GOAT. Get Southgate, right? Who did he call for the England squad and strikers? I'm not surprised if like I don't know. I don't really care about England. I don't follow them unless a Newcastle player get called up for them. Take him. Get him called up. Simple as. 10 out of 10, Callum Wilson. We will do the substitute now. Javier Manquillo, solid performance from him today. When he came on, obviously it was for the injured Fabian Schär. Came on and looked confident. Obviously just playing on Wednesday night. Fair play to the lad. He looked attacking, looked ready. Went a little bit of a run. Defensive was very fine. A solid performance for Javier Manquillo, 9 out of 10. And next we will do Ryan Fraser. Won the penalty for Callum Wilson. Nearly scored with the little chip he had, but a really, really good performance today from Ryan Fraser. If Maxi Say is out for a little bit, it'll be a shame, but let's just get Ryan Fraser some minutes. Has he started the Premier League yet? I don't think he has. Get him a start, man, Brucey. Give him a start. He's doing well. Like, Miggy not even getting played. Like, we've got a good team going now. Let's just hope we can get a better coaching, because Bruce, like, we'll have this result and people will be going, yes, come on, we're doing really, really good. But so, it'll come back and bite because we've got Steve Bruce as a head coach. But I'm happy with the win today. Anyways, Ryan Fraser is going to get a 9 out of 10, yeah. And I'm not going to do Sean Longstaff because he was only on the pitch for literally 2 minutes. And then he scored, but he wasn't on for long enough to actually give a rating. So, lads, that is the end of the player ratings. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Getting up this video late at night, obviously it was at 8 o'clock kick-off today, so it's like 10 o'clock at night, well, 10:30 at night, and still getting the videos out for you. So make sure to leave a like, lads, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyways, lads, 8k, we're getting really close to 8k, so if you could go subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot. Anyways, lads, see you all in the next one, which will be the stream tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow for FIFA 21, so make sure to go and give that a watch. Anyways, lads, I'll see you all in the next one.